is wrong with you guys? When is this gonna end?
You're not my buddy.
No truth to the rumor that was live footage when they made the kind of blue announcement earlier this week. I don't know if that's true.
No, that's not. That was like a reaction towards VMP coming back.
Oof. But are they back? Maybe we'll get into that. Are they really back? I don't know.
Man. What did you say? I couldn't hear you. Vinyl me, please? Oh, jeez. Come on.
I didn't do my homework, so I don't even know where we're talking about.
Oh, listen.
Jeez. Do you ever know, though? You'll be all right.
No. I'm here, so, you know.
It wouldn't be the first time that
It wouldn't.
Jose doesn't know what he's talking about, right?
It wouldn't be.
We're gonna test just how much vinyl intuition he has. I'm branding it now, vinyl intuition. Well, let's see who's joining us. We've got some first timers out in the crowd. The show of record, talking about records. Tom Payne, greetings from C-Bus. First time, short time. Oh no.
Guided by Voices.
No, wait. C-Bus 614 OH.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Anyone with Guided by Voices is always welcome.
Kendall's right. Some guys just won't die. That's case in point. And again, the kind of blue reference. 1 + 1 = 2. Oh man.
They're doing this one in blue, so it's
well. They did the last one in blue. Listen. We got this new segment called Current Events, or I forget what it's called. It's the new segment. Jose, hold on to your butts. We've got it. We're going to talk about it.
Breaking news.
Breaking news days later. Breaking news.
You have no idea how excited I am to talk about A Kind of Blue. It's just this is like when they take out the what is it, the March 6th, what do you call it in English? The Day of the Beaver. What is it?
The Day of the Beaver? I'm not familiar with
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
Day. February 3rd.
Marmota in Spanish.
My gosh.
If that's not the title of your next album, I'm not buying
Yeah,
it.
Day of the Beaver. I mean, what band is that on your label? Is that on Aurora Central Records?
I wish.
The Night of the Beaver would be even better.
Wow, look at this
Whoa.
guy coming back in strong.
Sounds better than The Blob.
Swing.
What's going on? We got some returning champions. Vinyl and Kicks 86. Hello. Did I see Dom is here? Seeking a Thread. Dom. Hello, sir. New friend Paul McLennan, who was here last week. Welcome back, Paul. Good to see you. Well, listen, we can do pleasantries all day, every day. This is Surface Noise. Welcome back. Again, the show of record that talks about records. Concert Buddy at the ones and twos. We'll do some intros. We got some news. We got to figure out where David Bianco has been. We've got Taylor Swift. Listen, I don't mean we have Taylor Swift on the show, but you know what I mean. So joining me, first to arrive, still alive, the tag team from New York. We'll start with the big man. You know him as the Groove Seeker. I know him as Chris. Chris, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, all. Thanks for having me, Concert Buddy.
Always and forever. And then tag team partner coming off the top rope with the flying elbow. His name is Arnaldo. He's also the highest paid member of the dais. Fidelios_frequency if you're scoring at home.
You guys get
Arnaldo,
paid?
welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've cut the mic. Who cut the mic on Arnaldo? This is unbelievable.
Nice.
Well, we'll never hear the end of this.
Oh
We'll get a
no,
call tomorrow.
I think that voids the
They're
contract.
trying to silence me. Good evening, everyone.
If you see Jerry Maguire show up on your,
trying to
on your
censor
phone
me.
ID, you better.
Oh no, yeah, we're trying to censor Arnaldo. He's got so many hot takes. We gotta hit that in and out button. And then back from a 3-week tour or longer, David Bianco is hitting the South, the West, everywhere in between. Welcome back, David. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks for the invite back.
Always. And then not far from David in the state of Greg Abbott, it's Jason Rojas. Jason.
What an intro. Nice to be on the panel again, Concert Buddy.
Always a pleasure. And then you were with us, I think I counted up, it was 2 minutes, 37 seconds last week before John Bong. It was too much bong, sensory overload. Jose, are you feeling better today?
I guess, yes.
I guess. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if these takes are so hot they give you the fever. And you know what the only cure for the fever is? Cowbell. Cowbell's
Paracetamol, or whatever you call it in English.
or Day of the Beaver, as we just found out not too long ago. So
There we go.
all right, well, guys, we've got a power-packed extravaganza. Let's just kick it off with the new segment that is sweeping YouTube live streams.
I've got news for you.
It is news time. Now, some of this is days old, but we are only on once a week, so cut us some slack. All right. Taylor Swift released a new record, Life of the Showgirl. I don't know if you've heard this. It only has 106 color variants. They only made 38 CDs, and I think you can get some of the lyrics on quill and parchment paper. Is this
Quilt?
I don't quilt and a quilt. There's probably a
The
quilt.
Benjamin Franklin edition.
Yeah, I haven't looked in the shop in a minute. I get emails all the time if I want to download this version, I want to download that version. But paying customer, show of hands. Be honest. We're going to get killed in the chat anyway. Purchasers, raise thy hands. Anyone else pick up the Taylor Swift record?
Mine is hanging below a floor level right now.
So what we'll call this 4 out of 6. I appreciate David and Chris holding the line, waiting for clearance sales, clearly because there's no other way to pick up 80 different variants. But not only did this album come out, there's controversy. Can you believe there's controversy?
Is the controversy that it sucks?
Oh no, Bonger he just can't help himself. He's coming out with a bazooka like that guy a couple weeks ago. Skater boy.
If there's a God, there's a devil. So
Well, this is true, yin and yang. So no, the controversy is an option to purchase with signed CDs. You know why CDs are important, Chris?
They're bag, baby.
CDs are back, baby.
He's nuts. That's what grandma always says.
And one of the offerings was signed CDs at one point. Of course, they sold out. I think they may have came back in, but there's some controversy because apparently customers are receiving empty parcels. They're not receiving their CDs. Now, I'm going to read you something because, we do some homework on the program, and you're not going to believe this. Should I show? Because people may not believe me. They may think this is what we call fake news, and quite the contrary. I'm going to go to a lovely website that is now showing me a banner ad. So let me close the banner ad. Thank you.
You're hired. Oh, congrats.
This is called the Music Universe Podcast. I didn't even know there was a podcast called the Music Universe. Full credit to them. Taylor Swift fans report signed CDs missing from packages. There's talk about the packages weren't sealed properly. Quote, the one side wasn't even folded properly when assembled. The tucked flap was just folded outward, leaving an open door, not a sealed wall. I'm actually shocked they made it here, shipped the way it was. Like for real. That's a direct quote, like for real. So
Can we see those AI ads? They look amazing.
Focus, Bonger, focus. So apparently a lot of this was happening at a DHL location in Kentucky. And so initially the news was that some of the workers were opening the packages and taking these highly coveted CDs for themselves. But here's the part that everyone wants to know. The Life of a Showgirl broke multiple major records, setting new milestones in both sales and streaming upon its release last week. The album sold, you ready for this? 1.2 million vinyl copies in its debut week, surpassing the previous record holder, which was her own, the Tortured Poets Department, at 859,000 copies. It sold 2.7 million copies, physical and digital, in the U.S. on its first day of release, a feat that surpassed the entire first week sales of her previous album, again, Tortured Poets Department, with 2.61 million units.
Man,
The thing is, she sold 1.2 million copies, but only 275,000 people purchased it because they all bought 6 different variants.
That's accurate, Chris. I think it's accurate. Now, do you know what in the States, trivia time, David, I'm going to put you on the spot. What was the previous record holder in the States? First week sales.
I have no idea.
All right, David, you've.
All
All right. Chris.
You know, David, because every time you go to Walmart, they have it right next to the meat section. They use it just the cutting boards now.
Chris, what's your answer? Do you know?
I actually don't know, but I'm going to guess Adele.
Boom. This
What
is
was?
accurate. It was Adele. Yeah.
Adele 30, right?
two updates. I think counting streaming, it's going to be 4 million first week.
4 million.
Is that a record?
And previous holder of first week sales, I don't know if it's this year. Let me just double check this source. For perspective, she has also surpassed the year-to-date total of 2025 leader Morgan Wallen in a single week.
Oh, sorry, Morgan. First,
The
Limp
shit
Bizkit makes
rises
a
to the
song
top.
about you, and then this. It's a tough month for Morgan Wallen.
Where was the record pressed? What plant did it?
I
Multiple.
would say multiple.
I know
Multiple.
Ryan Smith mastered it.
Sterling.
Or
Are
actually,
you talking about
At the
Ryan K. Smith?
Is it Ryan Case?
The K, he dropped the K.
no, he dropped the
No,
K.
you brought it back. I've seen it back now. So.
Yeah.
This is
not
breaking
starting
news.
rumors.
It's not QUE, it's the letter K.
Breaking news. If you see an eBay account from Dick and Jane from DHL selling signed copies of Taylor, report them. Okay?
Now, hang on. Richard's Vinyl Tap House says, I call BS with those sales. Target had F loads of them
Wait,
yesterday.
I have a genuine question. I know I'm going to bash this every time I get, but I have an actual question. Is it auto pen, or does she actually sign that shit? Because if she's selling 2 million records, like,
But it was only CDs. She didn't sign records, my understanding.
how many
It was only
CDs they make? They make like 1 million at least.
That I'm not sure. But I will say, when she did the folklore thing a couple years ago, I got one of those, and it's hand signed. So
How do you know?
Well, I did a DNA test. I sent it away and got a COA test, and then I sent it to Vinyl Me Please, and they put me through the test because I never got it back. So I don't know.
I think it's probably it's something like some friend helping out.
Oh no! Hang
Oh
on.
my
Dom is
gosh.
here. He says, "I'll buy all those empty CD envelopes at wholesale. That's manufacturer rarity right now." Fair. It's a good call.
There you go.
Good call. So anyway,
It was Press Collective in Guadalajara, Mexico, by the way.
oh, look at this. David coming correct. I like it. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Oh, hang on a second. A Vinyl Latte. This is Louis. He says all those records sold on glitter, noisy ass vinyl. Now, we were talking about this before the show, Louis. There's Arnaldo's. He's got, is that the one? That's the Target one, correct?
That is correct.
Now, Arnaldo has found his has not been good. I was a real mark, and I got the orange one when they first announced it. I waited in a queue on a Monday evening for an hour to buy something that was readily available the next day and at every independent record store in America and wherever. So, but I think my sound quality is fine. I think the way that the glitter turned out,
I have high standards, so
Arnaldo has the highest of standards, not only in the vinyl and the listening, but the corners and the things. They came in an air pillow, and there was a gated truck that brought it to Arnaldo's residence. Armed guards.
So I have, the whole thing is, in New York we have these Target Express,
Oh yeah. Small. Yeah.
which are like glorified bodegas. We call, I don't know, you're familiar with the term bodega in New York. They're like, a CVS on steroids with a couple of racks of clothes. And
chopped cheese.
And typically this one in my neighborhood, which is 5-minute walk, does not carry media like DVDs, but for big releases, for example, I did find the Tortured Poets there. So I go in the morning, I refresh the app and it says that it's in stock there. So I walk over. First of all, it was not on display. I ask a kid to see if it's in the back, thinking they didn't put it out. And he's like, I don't know where it is. I'm like, okay, where is it?
Oh no!
So
Are you sweating?
And then he calls the manager. Hey, it says we have in stock this Taylor Swift record. First he says, "Oh, is it out already?" I'm like thinking, dude, where you been? He's like, it's out already. So, and the manager's like, "Oh yeah, we have them by the cashier." I go downstairs by the cashier. I don't see it, and I ask the cashier, "Do you have?" They told me to come to you for the Taylor Swift record, and he's like, "Oh yeah, just a second." She pulls out a key, goes to a locked, closed cabinet, metal cabinet, which you can't even see at naked eye. And she says, "Is it this one?" I'm like, "Yeah." So
they put it behind glass, like Tide detergent. And
I don't know. No, it wasn't behind.
Dental
Behind this cabinet that has doors that you can't see through. So it's
Was it next to the baby formula?
Possibly, I don't know. It's for storing stuff. And I was like, why go through all this trouble to lock it up? You're probably going to sell through all those copies in like
That's crazy.
a few days.
Unbelievable.
It's as good as my story that I told the group chat, right? Like I go there Friday, like after 8, right, when Target opens, and there's like a bunch of people around this. I guess what would you call it? The display.
Sure.
Display.
Yeah.
And point us at POS. Yeah, whatever.
And then there's a guard there, like a real guard, and I'm like, hey, and the guard I'm like, are you protecting this? And she looks at me like kind of like giggles, yes, you know.
Hang on a second. Was this an armed guard or was this like Paul Blart?
It's a Target guard, whatever.
Okay. Target guard.
Female Barney Fife.
That's right. That's right. And then I'm looking around. I'm like, where's the other variant? She's like, she looks at me, goes, she just says, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm like, whoa, okay.
Did she reach for her long flashlight? She was ready to just get
right. And she's like, you can only buy one of each. I'm like, whoa, look.
Yes, there were signs all over my local Target saying there were restrictions, yet there were ample copies available of everything. So
correct. So I got the hell out of there.
Smart move. I think enough Taylor Swift. I'm already seeing revolution taking place.
1 second.
David. David, please.
First of all, the EU ones, most of those were pressed at Optimal over there. And I was in Mike's store on Friday.
Mike who?
When they opened.
Hang on, Mike who? Yeah, this is name drop. This is a tease of what we're going to talk about later. Michael Jackson. Is it Michael Jackson?
No, Mike Esposito.
Mike Esposito. For those
the
scoring at home.
in-groove.
The Italian stallion, Mike Esposito. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so he's showing me around the stores, and he's in the back, and he sees a stack of Taylor Swift records and CDs, and he goes, "Oh, maybe I ought to put these up front." So nobody had asked for any. He'd been open an hour.
Phoenix is a Taylor Swift dead zone. It's a desert of Taylor Swift fandom at the in-group. Unbelievable.
Yeah, when I drove up, I'm like, "Where's the line?" You know.
David, we have a question. Dom's asking, how did the in-group sticker look on the Swift copies?
It looked really swift.
Look really swift. My God. All right, so that's news article number 1. Number 2, we kind of made a joke about at the open, but I know everyone was soiling themselves when the big news came out about another kind of blue reissue coming out. It's the correct speed edition. Corrected speed edition, blue 1500, and then however many of the black vinyl. So again, we'll do this again. Show of hands, who ordered this one? Guys, don't all go at once. Don't go all at once.
Arnaldo had to leave.
Arnaldo is so disgusted he just left. Okay, well, Jose, when I think of Kind of Blue, I think of the biggest Kind of Blue fan that I know, and that's you. And I'm kind of surprised to hear you didn't pre-order it. Why not?
I haven't logged into that fucking website for like 2 years now. It's like, and I don't plan to. So, if that answers your question,
What we call that in the business is enough said. Enough said.
I guess. But I will say that the fact that they made it blue is so beautiful. I was crying when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, they did it.
They did it. They did it. They did it.
And you know what? It's not a very strong blue, so I guess it's kind of blue.
Wow. Bonger coming.
I'm just
don't forget
glad.
to tip your waiters and waitresses, everybody. John Bong is here all night. Yes.
Don't forget to tip your local wino outside of the zoo.
Arnaldo, you're saying, did you
I'm
change
just
your
glad
equipment level?
I'm glad I had a change of clothes because
Right?
it would have been terrible walking around at work.
But here's the key, but here's the real question, guys. So you now have a corrected version on speed. Does that mean that I can return the ones that don't have the correct speed?
But the UHQR
Those
has
are
the correct
defective,
speed.
I would say, maybe.
I would think so. This is good because I've got a mobile fidelity, or no, I don't anymore. I got rid of that one. Like Chris says, the UHQR corrected the speed, right?
The CD box set, the CD reissue
yeah,
in 2001.
Should I return my 1959 original 2i? Should I do that, or 58? Because it's not right.
Does anybody?
Just another case of the
How do we know
engineer
it's
outshining
incorrect?
the
What
artist. The
made it
engineer had to
incorrect?
speed up the tape, and now they're the focal point.
What
This
made
all
it
started with
incorrect?
Kinda Blue.
It's
Can
not like
somebody-
Miles Davis is here to tell us.
Well,
Can
wait,
somebody-
David. That's a surprise. Guess who our special guest is? No, I'm just
You know,
I'm back.
I'm back. Where's my
That goes to
crack?
show you that the artist didn't even notice. So
well,
much.
he was high
for,
on cocaine.
You know, the very
Yeah,
first
well-
pressing is the real true pressing because the artist had control, integrity, and all that other crap.
He was
Even
on heroin.
Davis didn't care that it was at the wrong
Well,
speed.
The artist's
Jose,
original
Miles-
intent was for it to be at the wrong speed. Apparently.
Maybe
Miles
there
was
you
off,
go.
off heroin at that point. Hold on. Miles was off heroin at that
I said
point. But
cocaine,
Miles, no, not yet. But Miles also never listened to a goddamn record he recorded ever again once it was recorded.
Bill Evans was definitely on
Yeah,
heroin.
Cannonball
Evans is definitely
Adderley.
on
There
heroin.
couldn't have been quality control because that was a bunch of heavies on that one. Cannonball Adderley with the wrong spelling and
This is what we're going to
Guy-
do. If you're a big jazz record fan or collector, we're going to test if you can hear the corrected speed or the non-corrected speed.
Well,
okay?
I want to
We're going to
say
test.
I can't wait. That's going to be the ultimate shootout.
I ran a shootout and one turntable got ahead of the other. I don't understand it.
That's right.
Well, a real musician can tell the difference. Watch Star Tracker episode with Jean Baptiste when he plays the sample of which Herbie. Remind me, Chris. Which
what
Herbie?
Star Trek episode?
It's a Thelonious. He played
Thelonious
Thelonious Monk.
He said
and,
he named
he
the
knew
tune,
right away.
and he said,
Boom.
"You're playing this version because it's whatever octave or whatever semitone different because
Yeah,
it is
he
the
knew right
Spotify
away.
version
Right.
and not the CD version." So I'm like,
Incredible.
hats to him.
Can
That's
I say,
Juilliard, though.
I don't know how expensive it is, but can we send a book about gas to Kansas so maybe they think of another title besides that shit? Because it's very weird that it's like, hey, let's do Kind of Blue again.
But this isn't anything new,
What?
right?
Hey, listen,
Because-
man. Listen, man.
Wait.
hey man,
Wait.
I got news for you.
They-
We're
this was a
reissuing
big
our own
deal.
reissue. Okay, got it.
This was a big deal when the CDs got reissued in the early 2000s. They speed corrected the CD too. There was a lot of hype around this, so they're just repeating this. for the
And
new
it
wave
was
of-
they already allegedly. I read that in the forums. These are the tapes. They're already the plates, right? The classic records plates are already were used for
From
this.
95.
What about all the artists that did it intentionally, like out of tuned instruments, like the Velvet Underground?
Right.
Are they correcting that as well?
Well, that's actually our next news item, Jose.
Before we go, can I just close this topic? Are we done
Please,
here?
close it up. Close it up, Dennis.
Are you ready with the bleep button?
Oh, hang on. I need a bleep button for censorship. Oh no.
Where the fuck are the Marleys? Chad?
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, that's
Oh, God.
why are this SACDs
God.
out first? When does that ever happen? Why the SACDs
God.
come out before?
Oh no, Arnaldo, our censors are behind the times. Sorry.
All those Marley pre-orders are financing the kind of blue pressings. So,
I didn't want to bring that up because I know it's triggering, but
well, now I'm
by the end
pissed.
of the year. Oh, God. See, Arnold, now there's a revolution on our hands. Well, I'm going to calm it down. That's why I did kind of blue in the middle. It's a kind of blue sandwich.
Oh,
The last
thank
news item, and I know David's going to be real excited for this one. Danzig official reissues.
No,
Danzig
this is
1,
not
2,
it.
3, and 4.
This is not it.
David, have you pre-ordered like I did? Did you pre-order?
Dan who? No, I'm just kidding.
Steely Dan? They're doing
not Steely Dan. Danzig. Danzig. Is anyone? Let's see. A raise of hands. Am I the only
Hot
fool?
metal stuff.
Yeah, oh man, yes. I mean, it came out, I think, a day or two ago. There was a little blurb from Germany, first official represses ever. You don't know what to believe. We live in the era of, if it's on the internet, you don't know if it's true anymore. And then this morning, you discover, shout out Universal, pre-order central. So who is with me? I'm like at Shark Tank. Who is with me on the Danzig official reissue campaign?
Promo code WARP20 from the warehouse.
Oh no! Well, listen, I am worried about this because first of all, $27.98. I appreciate the retail price. I ordered 4 of them because there's 4 records, so I got the free shipping. However, I don't trust you Discover to ship anything safely, so I paid for expedited shipping. So wish me luck. I'm going to go get my rosary. I'm going to go burn some sage, and I'm hoping beyond hope that these things don't arrive destroyed. But
you know what's going to happen? It's going to be Christmas for Dick and Jane at DHL, selling signed Taylor Swift's, sealed Danzig reissues,
And kind of blue copies.
That's right.
What a week! What a week to the DHL local output in Kentucky. I think it was.
I don't want to
Shepherdsville.
I don't want to piss anybody off, but on this kind of blue thing, I did want to make one comment. I made this comment on the last.
It always comes back to kind of blue. All right, Chris.
The blue is not sold out. They only did 1,500 copies. Just think about that.
Maybe the news didn't get out. Is everyone listening at home and on the podcast? Kind of blue is available in blue, corrected speed. There's only 1,500 of them. So do with that information what you will, and do with your other copies of Kind of Blue what you will, because this record never gets reissued. Never. So scarcity is thy name. It's the greatest city in the world after generosity. Scarcity.
This is not even the big news. The big news is Rhino reel to reel. Get your tape machines out.
Jason, tell us about it, because I didn't want to upset. I had to scale that back. Jason, tell us about the big 1010 announcement.
Why aren't you there with Wax tonight? Why aren't you in LA?
Oh my gosh! I don't hang out with my arch nemesis.
Well, I thought it was going to be a kumbaya moment.
Oh man, no way.
He would hold one reel, you would hold the other.
Wow.
It would be a real detente.
First it was the Middle East. David's been out. I
don't know. 2 people on this panel were there when I met him at Austin, and it was a cold handshake.
So reel to reel, Jason, tell us about it, because it's been widely speculated. Is it a T-Rex box set? Is it a Coltrane box set? What exactly are they pulling off?
Well, they leaked out the video. They showed a box, and then they said, what is it, like a warning on the box? No magnets, right, on the box.
So that gives it away.
And then the third one was, of course, the tape, right, playing the reel to reel, right? And it was playing, what was it playing, Groove Seeker?
It was playing some obnoxious Yes keyboard solo.
It was a curious choice, because it's clearly not Yes, or is it?
But I think they said it's 2 classic rock titles, so it has to be Yes and then T-Rex, right?
Oh, they're gonna do a mix.
I think so.
Like a grab bag.
Oh, like a mashup. This is a mashup.
This is what I'm getting the news from, like from the
shills, close to the edge.
From the shills from Rhino.
How do you make a compilation box set of classic albums? What is that? Or I don't think they're classic, but one of them isn't.
Friend of the show, Chasing Records, is here. He says, in this economy, the only reel to reel we can afford is a cassette. Think about it.
I'm just looking forward to when Mazzy announces that he mysteriously found a reel to reel that he can demo this tape and how it sounds better than anything ever. So
He's
Listen,
going to need a
well-
tape player first.
I was gonna say, does he have the equipment?
that's what I'm
We don't
saying.
know.
He already had one. He just mysteriously bought it. I mean, he had it in storage all these
Oh.
years. So I'm looking forward to that. Now that the VC's once again into reel to reels.
He's where I go for all of my reviews.
I do have to call this out because it's so rare we get fish commentary. This is for the Groove Seeker. Stunt Rock Confusion. I don't know if you've heard of the channel. Stunt Rock Confusion says Tokyo Brian sent me links to the ambient solo albums of one of the Fish guys. That's it. End of story. Chris, how do you respond to this? Is this a big deal?
I think it's a big deal. I sent it to Dom too. Dom probably.
Oh my! You are the merchant of devices. Okay, fair enough.
Tokyo handles one hemisphere. I handle the other, and we just try to.
It's a coalition of the willing. Fair.
I don't really listen to the Fish solo stuff. I mean, I listen to it out of respect and like curiosity, but it's just not my thing.
All right. Well,
It's
listen.
not your type of fish.
It's not my type of fish. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm more of a,
Wow.
Ooh.
Again, tip your waiters and waitresses. Have the veal. John Bong is here.
Yes.
Well, anyway, so there's the news. There's our award-winning news segment. But now it's time. We're gonna do the travel report, and this is. You haven't seen him for a couple weeks. We've been filling in. We had Mr. Hall of Fame Brandon last week. We had Music Talk with John. Like we've been trying to keep the seat warm for you, David. But we need to know. We need to know, where have you been? Tell us where you've been. I'm even going to do. Look at this, a banner. David Bianco's World Tour. So, David, why did you feel it necessary to take a break from surface noise and traverse the southern hemisphere of the United States?
Well, I heard you were looking for some backbenchers. So,
that is not a shot at our wonderful guests, Brandon and Mr. Hall of Fame and Music Talk.
well, you figure at my age you need to plan, right?
Fair enough.
No, I went to Indiana for a week for a family type thing and confirmed that they are no longer pressing CDs or DVDs at Terre Haute, as was stated by another
breaking
channel.
news, David. You didn't tell me. I didn't have the breaking news queued up. Hang on a second.
All
All right, in case you're wondering.
Another channel implied that they were still making them there, but they are not making them. They are only packaging DVDs for PlayStations.
Okay.
But that was a family thing. But when I left a week ago Wednesday for Vegas, this was a driving trip, 3,250 miles total.
Wow.
Vegas to LA and back. So went to Vegas, saw Tears for Fears at the Fontainebleau. Then I went to the Sphere and saw the Wizard of Oz.
How was that? I heard that there was real wind in the arena.
Oh yeah, the tornado scene was unbelievable.
Right.
Stuff was flying in the air in the auditorium, and the wind.
Was there a copy of Kind of Blue flying around, hitting the people in the face?
No, but it looked like there was one of Adam Hart Mother by Pink Floyd with that cow going around.
Oh, look at that. Okay, all right. See, we tie at the records always.
So, and I got to meet a guy who's got the second biggest quadraphonic collection in the world of LPs, 8-tracks, and reel-to-reel. Matter of fact, when Rhino can't find a 4.0 version of something, they come to get one of his reels.
How did you find this person? Is this like a message board? How did you know? And how does he know he's number 2? Who could be number 1?
A guy in Pennsylvania that he's met. So I mean, there's a Facebook group on Quad, and I met him there through that a few years ago, and he told me about the fact that he was providing tapes for Steely Dan quads to get reissued. So anyway, I'll put out a video on his stuff. But so that was the Las Vegas thing. Then I went to LA. And after I got to LA the next day, last Tuesday, went to RTI.
They put you to work? Is that an employee shirt, David, you're wearing?
Must be. That guy doesn't have it anymore. So met with Don McGinnis, the owner of that facility, and toured it. So I've got some video on that, of course, and an interview. Now that facility is where they used to have Acoustech, which was a mastering house with Kevin Gray and Stan Ricker, and it was actually housed in the building where the pressing plant is. So some history there. And then next day I went to Kevin Gray's to Coherent and met with Kevin, interviewed him, and saw his recording studio where they do the live recording to tape that he does for his label. And then my last day there in LA was at Bernie Grunman's. So I met Bernie, interviewed him, which I released on my channel, part one.
Part 1's on the channel now. Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion. YouTube.
Yep.
Do it.
So I'll have Kevin's interview on and Don's with RTI. And I talked to Chris Bellman. I didn't interview him. He was in the middle of doing some cuts.
Did you tell him hello from Concert Buddy and the Groove Seeker? Because we are the biggest Bellman guys.
What's it like to meet God? How is that?
They didn't tell me what they thought of me. Anyway, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I got backwards. Okay.
There's no truth to the rumor that Joan Osborne wrote that song about Chris Bellman, but I digress. David, please continue.
No, but Bernie was amazing. Great stories and memories of what he was doing, and so that was it was good to see his facility because it's a big. It's a big building and it's got 4 or 5 mastering engineers in it. And, you can see the future there. You know what I mean? You can see that there's going to be a long future there. And he's got a studio in Tokyo too, where they do all digital and 5.1 and that kind of stuff there.
Quick question, David, on that piece. We made the joke earlier about bench strength when you were gone, but Did at any point in your conversation you talk about the next generation of engineers with Bernie, like people under his employ, like names we should be looking out for? Obviously, we know about Bellman, but I mean, beyond that, like the up and coming mastering.
Yeah, there's a couple more guys that are younger and under the wing. One of them was cutting while I was there, and I've actually put a video up on my member channel of him cutting a record. So that's what I say. I think. It's, I don't know that Kevin has anybody behind him. I've heard he has, but I didn't see him.
Okay.
But his is a more personal thing. It's at his house and everything. So it's very different, kind of environment. But yeah, I think Bernie's planning. I don't think Bernie's planning on going anywhere, to tell you the truth. I mean, he's pretty spry and, the port, who
won the push-up contest? You or Bernie? I know you guys got down on the floor. Who won the push-up contest?
He said he could beat RFK, so I didn't even try. So,
that's a big proclamation, right?
Yeah. So
David, how many times did you had to repeat questions for Bernie?
0.
So he can hear very well.
Yes.
Good. That's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah. He even heard me mumbling and said, "What'd you say?" No.
So scratch off tinnitus off of the guessing game unless you're. No.
Yeah, but he was interesting. I mean, it's very interesting. Kevin and I, we kind of talk to each other kind of side to side, more personal. And Bernie, man, right from the jump, he's looking at the camera, man. He's pro.
Attaboy.
Yeah, he's very in tune with that. And after we were done getting ready to leave, he said, that was interesting. He said, you asked me a lot of things nobody's ever asked me before.
That's because they don't come with the real game. They didn't come with the Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion Hit You Club.
I just thought it was interesting that he had that perspective even to think of, that about it,
Sure.
Because when I told him I wanted to talk about his days at A&M, he goes, oh, oh, gee, that's out of left field.
Attaboy. Get him.
So, I mean, these guys, the thing you realize, I mean, these guys are really genuine. They're in it for passion, and that's really what it's about.
Sure.
We see it in their work. The fact that they would spend any time with a goof like me, I mean.
Well, I was going to say, how much did you pay them to get this access, David? Because it clearly was a pay-for-play quid pro quo situation. Had to be.
Nah, well, I admit I bought Kevin lunch because I said,
"Oh gosh, no, bias."
I said, I'm not going to go to lunch with you unless you let me buy. Because he was going to buy. I said, no. Because, so.
And so at what point over lunch did Kevin say, what's up with this Jason Rojas guy and how can I shake him?
A legend.
He said, who's the guy with the 2 spinny turntables and the camera up above him?
Legend.
Well, it sounds like it's a good trip. And then I don't think we talked on this yet, and we kind of talked about it briefly, but you met one of the most famous Italian Americans outside of Sylvester Stallone, and that's Michael Esposito at the
Yes,
Ingroup.
on the way back.
How was that, and what did you think of his store? And my point, I'm gonna ask my question first. Restroom situation. How would you go on a scale of 1 to 10? Would you say it as an 8 or a 9? This is important stuff. David, answer that one first, please.
It was a 0 because I didn't use it.
Oh, David, damn it.
Oh man, what the?
We have to know. Inquiring minds need to know: is the toilet paper over the top, under?
The problem was, a sign clearly said it was for employees only, and when I asked, he handed me a job application. So,
That Esposito, he's always got an angle.
my
That guy.
gosh. That's funny.
But
David, I didn't
seriously,
get a chance to watch your. I didn't get a chance to watch your Bernie interview, but did you ask him about cutting records that he had cut previously? Did you guys get into that at all?
you mean in general terms?
Yeah, like he cut Asia originally, and then he recuts it for the UHQR. Did you guys have any kind of discussions on that?
We did. We didn't talk about that one directly. I mean, we talked about that idea in general, and we talked about one that he has. The one he has cut the most over and over. He's had to recut over and over. You know which one that is, right?
No.
Thriller.
Oh, God.
Thriller. Okay.
I was sucking some tea. I should have answered that one. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I did see an interesting thing on his couch. It was.
Hang on, David. You know I've got a sound effect for this. Hang on.
Okay.
Breaking news. What was on Bernie's couch, David? Tell us and our 70 viewers right now.
It was a test pressing for the wall.
Oh, you heard it here first. Jose, how's that make you feel?
He doesn't like to hear the word wall, I don't think.
I'm about to kill myself. So happy.
You gotta check it on Jose because we know he is the biggest Bernie Grundman fan that there is. So back to In Groove. What did you think of the store? Because outside of Jason's been there. What did you think of the store?
The store was you could eat off the floor. It was the cleanest store I've ever been in. Absolutely, bar none. Super organized. Even the used records were in the same kind of, they had the poly sleeve with that stuck on the back, and then it had the used record was in it like a MoFi inner on the back, so you could see it. So I mean, everything you went through, like whether it was new or used in that area, you had to kind of look, was it used or new? Because everything looked the same. I don't think I saw one used record in the upper bins with ring wear.
Wow.
So I mean, these were, the top notch. I often hate to use the word near mint, but they were choice. I'll say.
Music in the house comes in hot. He says, "Please eat off the floor, but don't use the shitter." Is that? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Well, in most stores, after you ate on the floor, you would need the shitter.
Well,
but that's a whole different.
Did you purchase anything from Mike's?
Yes, I did actually.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I bought an LP as a gift for someone. So.
Oh, all right. We won't reveal it, but it was Michael Jackson Thriller. In case anyone was wondering,
it wasn't Michael Jackson Thriller. No, but
hang on, David. Melinda's here, and Melinda has partnered with me to address these bathroom situations. David was the bathroom clean. She's coming in, David. We already did this, but please, for Melinda. David, answer this one, please, again.
No, I didn't use it, so I can't say. But knowing Mike, and Mike is OCD, I'm sure it was spotless.
Melinda, pull out the clipboard. We're going to start. We're going to document all these guys because this is a question that's going to be asked from now into perpetuity. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
It's funny Melinda came up here because I mentioned her in his store.
Oh,
and Melinda, it had nothing to do with the bathroom.
Okay, well, I hope not. But putting them on class, putting them on
I
blast.
saw in the bargain bin down where the records were, there was like a Van Halen, the cover with the kid on the cover, young
Yeah,
child on the cover.
84. Yeah.
And it was like a picture, a post like an 8x10 with a glass frame in front of it. And I don't know why it was down in the bargain bin. And Mike said to the guy working there, "Hadn't that sold yet?" And I said, "Mike, you should send it to Melinda." So
You should. I mean, come on. I'm sure Melinda has spent enough coin and promoted Mike's business. Now, another question from the record keeper: 33 RPM. Does Esposito charge extra for the in-groove stickers?
I don't know because I didn't get one.
Oh no! Unbelievable.
I can't say. But all in all, I mean, I said, "Hey, do you have any SACDs or anything?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I got a whole rack of them." And then he takes me in the back.
That's what I was going to ask. Did you get to go in the back and see all of his Doors record store titles
in the back?
Yeah, but none of them were in the front. He goes, "Yeah, people don't buy a lot of these," but he had about 500 of them there. It's like,
oh,
that's what a rack is.
Yeah. So, but he sells equipment as well. So he had some equipment
Did he
there.
play anything for you? Did he put anything to let you listen to, or?
He took me in that room and looked at equipment. He was shuffling around some speakers and stuff. So I'm not sure if everything was, up at that time.
Did he let you put on the patented gloves that he uses when he would live stream in the back? He puts on this particular pair of gloves to open up the collections. Did he let you at least be in the presence of these box gloves or no?
I didn't see those gloves.
Oh,
no.
Mike, come on.
No.
If Mike's going to start charging for these tours, the first thing you got to do is restroom. Second thing is the box opening gloves, but we'll get there. Yeah. And stickers. Richard's right. No sticker, cheap bastard. Come on. Everyone should get a sticker. It's you got to. Oh no. Look at this, David. You've rubbed off on University of Vinyl Tim. He says we're legal ultrasonics in the back. Yeah.
Wow.
Hurt.
Yeah. Wow.
What's up with these piece of shit jokes right now, huh?
Yeesh.
Wow.
Said they don't come in till 4.
Wow.
No, there was none of those were running at the time. So
wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Leland's right. Leland knows. Leland. He says
Leland's been there.
Special occasions. Leland's been there. He's a local, so he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Gosh. It seems silly. Like you ask if the bathrooms are clean, and then Espo says, "Well, they're mastered by Kevin Gray."
Oh no. Jason's been sitting on that one. I can tell. He's been waiting to unload that one. So David, overall, your trip on a scale of 1 to 10, what score would you give your trip for what you wanted out of it, what you got out of it, and what you expected out of it?
The only thing I didn't do that I would have liked to have done and I pursued was going to Fidelity.
Oh, you didn't Oxnard or where?
Yeah, I mean I was right near there, but
sure.
they and I they're busy and they're small, and I mean they don't do any plating or they only just they just press the records in automated machines. So, I mean, it's not like the most interesting thing in that regard. But at the same time, I would have liked to had it just for completion and also let them know, hey, you guys are really hitting it out of the park, in terms of quality. So, but I do think there's still a real good symbiotic relationship there with RTI and the guys that left. And I feel like that's,
oh, so there's no bad blood there?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I really don't think so. So, which I was, wondering about. So I think that's good for everybody.
Oh, no. Music in the House has a question. Does the in-groove smell as good as it looks? David, how would you respond to this? Was there a scent of lilacs, lavender? What would you say was the aroma of the record store of Arizona?
Kind of had a PVC kind of smell.
PVC. It's a very masculine scent. It's kind of like oak wood or sandalwood. Yeah. Unbelievable. Well, David, glad you're back. Glad you had a good time. Glad you can be pumping out content again. Safe and Sound Texas Audio Excursion, Part 1 Bernie interview. How many parts? 2?
2 for Bernie, yeah, and it'll be 2 for Kevin, and 2 for Don. So
awesome. Elliot Cruz is here with sports. He says, "Game alert! ECU takes the lead, 13-12 over Tulane. The first lead of the game, late third quarter." So, in case you're wondering, big game alert! Eastern Carolina is playing Tulane. in the college football. So Elliot, thank you. I don't have we had to lay off the sports reporter once we had to come to Arnaldo's new terms and agreement. We had to lay off the sports department. So thank you, Elliot.
I thought
Bigger
ECU
news
was
than
a
Kind of Blue,
module in
huh?
my car. I didn't know what ECU was.
Oh man, wow, unbelievable. Well,
Yeah.
well that was a trip. I don't want to break up the next segment, so we'll save it for bonus tracks. Let's go ahead and close this one up before we get a little too dicey. I want to thank my guests. Podcast proper closing. Stick around. Bonus tracks. We're going to get into vinyl inspiration. Vinyl inspiration. Jose, that was the homework, but I'm going to start with you on that one. Vinyl inspiration.
I don't even know what the subjects of today.
Well, listen, we're going to coach you up. This is what we're going to do. Glad you showed up. Is a late minute edition. Jose actually was going to have a show. We'll get into that in the extra segment, but I want to thank my guests. First, David Bianco is back in the building. David, welcome back. Thank you for showing. Groove Seeker, thank you as always. I know you just pre-ordered the Kind of Blue while we were sitting here, so thank you for supporting.
One of
Jason
each.
Rojas, thank you. And then Arnaldo, thank you.
Thank you for having me, Concert Buddy.
Always. All right, now. Oh, hang on. Is this the new HQR? I was waiting for this.
This is why your Marleys are held up.
Oh, no. The Michael Fremer UHQR. It's only available in certain quadrants and certain continents.
Right. It comes with a signed. Forget it. Let's.
Oh, no.
First UHQR on
Jason, you missed the landing. You gotta stick the landing, Jason.
splatter vinyl. Go ahead and tell them it's
Vinyl,
splatter
color
vinyl.
variants.
The jokes are splattered all over the
Hey.
record.
man.
It's-
Signed picture of Fremer. You know.
Oh. All right. Well, let's close this one down, and we'll open up the next session coming up. Oh man, these transitions would be so much better if I did them right. All right. Well, I think we recovered from the Michael Fremer UHQR controversy. The nitty-gritty Kansas City, what we're going to talk about is vinyl inspiration. Now, this is a very ambiguous kind of topic, and what I mean by that is talking to Brandon last week. David, I'm sure you watched. I'm sure on while you were driving back home, you put Surface Noise on repeat, like anyone would do. I know Mazzy does it. Mazzy puts it right in the console and plays it and runs over pedestrians while he's watching.
I download it and then I play it through YouTube Premium. So I've got you.
YouTube Premium. Wow, David, that's a flex. Come on, we don't make us feel bad. Come on, man. No, so Brandon kind of was talking about his thought process moving off his collection, and it got me thinking for future shows, and we're going to get into it here. Vinyl inspiration, because like a lot of us came to YouTube seeking knowledge, seeking different ways or different things to listen to, etc. And we've talked about this on the show before, like where do you find new music, right? So in terms of vinyl inspiration, I think we can all say, and if not, tell me, we can all say that we've listened to a record or someone's recommended a record or an album, and then there's a little bit extra that makes you continue to learn more about it. It could be on a jazz record, some session players to learn more about them. It could be somebody popped in for a guest spot, a guest vocalist, like talking about Michael Jackson. No one knew that Mindy Cohn was one of the backing vocalists until recently, apparently. So that got me pulling some threads. So I'll start with you on this one, Chris. How many deep, and you said this earlier about rabbit holes, like how often do you find that, not just YouTube, but talking to us or talking to other record collector amigos, how often do you find that through the record collecting hobby that it takes you into other directions that you probably wouldn't normally go unless you kind of were open-minded, so to speak?
It's actually at the point where it's too much now. I can't manage it because there's just information coming from all places. Obviously, you guys in our group chats, there's gems being dropped all the time. Guys like Stunty and Dom opening my world to things I never imagined existed musically and trying to investigate that. And then talking to Joel, and Joel's throwing stuff at me that I was around for and didn't even know existed. So,
and our friend Jose, Aurora Central Records, come on now. Like he's cheap plug.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, yeah, of course. This whole faction, and that's just you guys. That doesn't count my friends that are heavily into music that aren't participating in these videos or collecting records, just sending me stuff nonstop. So it's gotten to a point where I have like notes and notes and notes on my iPhone, and I just can't get to it. But like I was telling Arnaldo, I was in an Italian disco rabbit hole a couple of days ago. Like, what is this?
Which I didn't know whether to believe or not. I thought he was pulling my leg, but it sounds like it was real.
I was not. I don't even know how it came up, and I was.
Were you watching Scarface and you heard "Push It to the Limit"? And that really inspired you? Or?
Have you seen those two Italian DJs on Instagram? They're like on tour now. They're like, I guess they were kind of a viral hit, but I don't know they were actual musicians. I forget.
There's more than one Italian DJ.
So I was like,
Arnaldo, what are their names? What are the two Italian?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
I've sent you guys their reel before.
Do you know the Italian DJs?
There's these two Italian.
Are they Italian?
No, they're
from the old country.
They're from the old country. They drink.
Are they young?
They're my age, I guess, maybe. Is that young? I don't know. But anyway, so I just go down these rabbit holes like, oh, there's a whole scene about this. Let me see what's going on. And yeah, so I guess that's where you just try to be curious, because like I don't ever want to hear Led Zeppelin 2 ever again. So I have to find something else that.
Wow, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement right there.
I mean,
I also hope that for my life in general.
Well, Bonger, let's go to you. I'm gonna pivot to you on this one. So, do you get the sense of where we're going? Like, how do you find yourself venturing out and stepping outside of your normal little bubble and learning about new music through collecting records?
Well, first of all, it's I love getting rid of the shit I don't listen to, which is also always beautiful.
Right, you're doing your own purge. In fairness to Brandon, you're purging yourself. Yeah,
I always do, and sometimes it's nice to look at something and decide. That's something actually Stunty taught me, because at the beginning I was.
Boy, this is a lot of the Stunt Rock confusion flowers. I hope you like this, Stunty. Is that why you're here? You heard that there's going to be a lot of stunt rock?
Well, he would always question me, like, do you need to have every record by the band you like, And before I used to think that I did, even if I was not going to listen to it. But now if I don't feel like I'm not doing it. I've been using Discogs. I created my first Discogs account around like 2008, maybe before that. Because
hang on, can we ask a side question? That's interesting. Who did anyone else set up a Discogs account prior to 2008? I know I was like 2011, maybe.
No.
Nobody. Jose, look at you. Nice work, sir.
Well, I used to make lists for my dad when he used to go to work, like in the U.S. for a conference of whatever. My dad's a architect, and he used to go to like those boring ass like concrete or whatever, right? Conference. I would give him a list, and he would go to I don't know what the name was.
Concrete conference.
Yeah, it's just a concrete conference. Could be one of those Italians DJing, right, in the concrete.
Well, there's only two of them, so I mean, it's
either or, huh? It's
either or. That's right. Yeah.
Give me a break. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to the group. You'll love it. You're gonna love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Could be Giorgio,
Oh, one of them's Giorgio Moroder. Well, there's one.
Maybe,
got him.
Maybe one of those. But what I was gonna say, I've been since I was a kid. I like clicking on things on Discogs. So if you go to whatever, for example, I'll tell you something. When I was a kid, a huge Weird Al Yankovic, I used to like what was the original song that he parodied and all these things.
Right. That's exactly what we're talking about.
And you arrive at some type of destination. Also, I think where you buy a lot of music, like for example, on like physical media, it makes a lot of where you buy records from, even if it's your record store, local record store, or online, it does affect what you listen to. If you go there and you see this record a lot, you might let's see what it is, and you might like it, you may not like it, So, but I try to listen to the most amount of new music I can every week. It's just something I have to do. I'm also always trying to see what records I can work with, what artists I can work with.
But that's part of your like career. That's part of your like
Yeah, but
right?
it's like I write to 30 and one or two say yes. So it's always nice to have like something in mind, I guess.
Sure.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I find I love music so much that I don't feel that I have to listen to the same thing over and over again. There's so much out there that I just feel like I have to, and most of it, it's not that expensive. It just, I think one of the reasons people like get bored of certain genres, of hearing about certain genres, because they think there's some monetary like wall or whatever you want to call it, because it's like psych. You hear about this psych record that sounds like shit, but it's like $1,000, right? And
are you talking about Fraction Blood Moon? Because I think that's more than $1,000.
That's some horrible shit, by the way. Anyway,
Wow! Oh no! Oh no!
It's just the like. Do you remember the Fry? That was a better Christian band than that shit.
Oh no! This is
the Fry. You remember that? Anyways, it's just, I don't know. It's like, but that would make a certain group of people just not want to get into a hobby that even reissues are like $300.
Sure.
So my suggestion is always go around circles. It's like, well, I like King Crimson's first record. Well, who's the guitar player? All right, so this guy named Fripp. All right, what else did he do? Oh, he did guitar playing for David Bowie. Oh, all right, and who produced that? Oh, Brian Eno. All right, what did Brian Eno do? You go to Roxy Music and you're like, oh, who is this guy? Phil Manzanera. Oh, the guitar player. He's playing on a record by Nico. Is that the girl from Velvet Underground? Yeah, it's called The End. Oh, they're covering The Doors. Blah, blah, blah. So
let's do a point because I think the internet helps exponentially in finding this information. And David, I'm not picking on you, but I want your take on this, because for the internet, which a few of us lived before the internet, I think.
Yeah.
Would you find? I'm sure you would go on these deep dives, right? You'd listen to something, you'd listen to a band. Like how would you connect that chain, so to speak, without information at your fingertips?
Well, there were a couple of things that were done back in the day, I say, that were like sampler records.
Yeah, Paul McConnell.
Like Windham Hill had samplers of their various artists. And many of you will see in 70s Warner Brothers releases, they had a thing inside the inner sleeve, and you could buy a $4 sampler of 2 LPs from Warner Brothers. You'd send them cash, literally send them $4 in an envelope, and you would get that 2-record set in the mail to you in about 2 weeks. And in it were a variety of songs from their catalog of their artists. So you'd pick up on artists that you never heard of before. They'd have America with Frank Zappa, with Emily Lou Harris, with whoever. So a lot back then, there were samplers that came out, and compilations also created that same thing. Another good source back then, too, and even more so now, were soundtracks, where you'd hear a group that you hadn't heard before, and you go, oh, I wonder what else they do, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you. Soundtracks are slept on. I love collecting soundtracks. That's one of the reasons, obviously.
But
record stores.
That's one of the reasons. Why am I so big? That's one of the reasons, for example, like maybe not to mention Stunty again, but that's one of the reasons. Like, for example, in Europe, you'll see a lot of record stores that have Nurse with Wound in their first record. They had like a list of all these bands to check out, and that was a big thing. It still is, like it. I think it's nice when they ask artists what do they like, and sometimes they answer like with something you might not know. Here on YouTube, where you can go to, for example, what's on my bag. You know that?
Yeah, Amoeba's sake, which is now a podcast, by the way. They're taking the video and putting it on. I wonder. I hate to say they took my idea, but they took my idea anyway. I digest.
It's I like. I hate most of those videos, to be honest.
Oh no! There goes our sponsorship. Sorry, Amoeba.
No. I mean, I like them. I just most of the times it's like depressing to see like an artist like, oh, I've never had this record, and it's like kind of blue, some shit like that. Like, why would you be so happy that everybody knows that you didn't have this record? Which is, it's okay, whatever. But sometimes you get little gems of people. I would suggest the pavement ones, pavement related, what's in my bag, because he does a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't think they were like listening to a lot. But yeah, reading most of it helps. And I guess producers in general, because if you like Bowie, you would have listened to the Stooges. You would have listened to Brian Eno. And if you stick around with Eno doing like music for other people, he did Nico. He even did synth work for Slow Dive for Souvlaki. So stuff like that. It go out of your comfort zone without leaving it too much, and put one foot outside. It's not everything's gonna like it. It's like Chris just said, I don't like Fish solo stuff. And but he still like listens to it. But someday he might like something. I like Jerry Garcia's solo stuff, but I wouldn't. It's not like
you're not in love with it. I get it.
Yes, exactly. Well, but I would say that just venture in your own little way, but do it, because I feel like if you say you love music and you're investing all this money into music, why not work a little bit outside of that comfort zone so you can actually it doesn't matter how old you are, you just need to, or young you are, you just need to
expand your horizons.
Exactly. I think it's
well, when I talk about expanding horizons, I got to go right to Jason Rojas on this, because Jason, I think you may be the only member of the dais who's got the Sabrina Carpenter record. And if I'm going to give you some flowers, I mean, you do get these pop albums when they come out. So is this, as somebody who's been in this game and knows a lot about music, far more than I know, how do you find inspiration through vinyl to learn and go down these different paths now?
Actually, I went to my local store and I thought I was buying Spinal Tap, Smell the Glove. This isn't it.
It was a mistake. It was an accident. Happy accident.
What is she doing?
How would you describe that cover, Jason? Sabrina
she's looking for the next Rhino Hi-Fi announcement.
Well, who do you think is standing there, Jason?
Wow, jeez.
Is that a photo of the U.S. House Senate?
Wild. That was wild.
So in terms of like going down new rabbit holes, because you've obviously gone down a lot of rabbit holes in your collecting career, how do you find yourself plugging into new things at this point in the game?
I have like a bunch of music friends, and they're always, other than our group chats, like I do have people outside of YouTube just sending me
what you talk to people outside of the
music constantly. I
don't believe it. I'm sorry. I gotta call BS on that. I thought Jason is 100% BC or die. Like, no way.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, yeah, totally, like a lot. And it, like Groove Seeker said, it's hard to process. Like I don't usually like get to their links until like near the end of the day, basically, and I start clicking away. And then I have a good music friend who studied music, and he and I will actually review like the Billboard. Like, so before Rick Beato was doing it, like, so we would go, he'd send me something, this sounds good. Or then, he'd send me this thing and I'd be like, I don't know about this cover, bro. You want me to listen to this? But the thing is having an open mind, because you can't be listening to the Beatles forever. You know, and that was my joke, you know, in the group chat.
Right,
You know that you're in the VC YouTube if you focus too much on the Beatles, you know.
Well, listen, that's a heavy charge because when you look behind you, not only did you have the Sabrina Carpenter, I'm seeing the Taylor Swift, I'm seeing the new Jessica Simpson, which is a Walmart exclusive. I don't think people don't pay attention. If they watch the show, they would know.
Nothing yells more about music quality than being a Walmart exclusive.
Hey, Jose, you
go.
must not have saw the stream on Sunday. Jason played some track.
Is it a great value? Is it a great value branded vinyl record now?
Did it
Is that
end in
what you think?
89?
Can I say something?
Yes, Arnaldo,
Yes.
please.
You need a lot of pull to get a Walmart exclusive.
A lot of what?
Do tell. Is this like an elitist thing? Tell us about this.
No, unless Walmart knows that they can place an order for at least 20, 30,000 copies, you're not going to get a Walmart exclusive.
Is that why they also sell guns?
It goes to her, tip your hats to Jessica Simpson.
That's
Whoever
people think I'm knocking it. I'm just calling
whoever
it
her
out.
label is and is pushing that record did a hell of a lot of convincing with Walmart because they will not give up wall space or end cap space to just anyone for an exclusive.
Walmart buyers like being the president of the United States of America.
I
It's
can totally vouch for that.
Walmart buyers are gods.
And to be clear, we're saying Walmart exclusive. Like literally, the only place you can get this record is Walmart.com, right? Maybe some in store. I don't know that for a fact, but to Arnaldo's point, like if you want this record, there's only a one-stop shop. So it's
and they commit to that because once you have marked it as a Walmart exclusive, the label can't sell it to anyone else. They could sell probably outside of the United States. Usually whatever's a Walmart exclusive here is probably going to be an HMV exclusive or an Amazon outside of the US. But that sticker that's on there means that in the US, you're only going to buy it there. So that retailer, Walmart, has to commit to those records.
so
They may take a loss on it. But they're not gonna take a huge risk if they don't know that they can.
She's got a lot of pull. Isn't her dad Homer? Am I confused? Or?
Arnaldo, a quick follow-up. Leland's asking, is it harder to get placement in Walmart than Target?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think Walmart. It depends. It depends on the genre.
Are you talking just music?
Music. Yeah, I'm just.
You're just talking just music.
Okay. It depends on the genre. I think.
K-pop,
you'll probably be able to find and push more at Target. A country album probably more likely to push at Walmart. Depends on the genre. It depends on the demographic that shops at these stores. Of course, Taylor Swift, whoever wants, they're going to go to Walmart or Target. It's not an impulse buy. If they walk by and they'll just grab the Taylor Swift exclusive. We're talking about Jessica Simpson, where it's more of an impulse buy. I don't think she has that type of.
Whoa!
Breaking news.
I don't know if there's that following that will go to Walmart.
Breaking news here.
That exclusive.
Hold up. You go to Walmart.com. You type Jessica Simpson, and what is the first thing you see?
Her line of clothing.
That's right. There you go.
That's probably why they took it, is because they sell her brand
package deal,
and they just
you got it.
Paired it with
I gotta say this. I gotta say something really important because we're all kind of, and I'm guilty of this too. We're all knocking Jason. He's got Olivia Dean, Taylor Swift,
Again, I'm calling it out because it's true. I'm not knocking this guy. Come on.
Okay, so not knocking. I'm knocking him. Jessica Simpson, Bobby Caldwell, great pop classic.
Probably the best pop record this year.
This is the thing, is that nobody in the VC is putting those records up on display to talk about.
Well, because I don't have a display thing. I got my Taylor Swift.
I don't have a Walmart near me.
I got a Chapel Road.
It's coming out of the woodwork now.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. 2026.
Okay, 1 second. We're not shaming. I love pop music. I just don't happen to like Jessica Simpson's music.
I agree with you, and I kind of like to make fun of Jason for having all these records, but he's on the topic of the conversation. At least he's trying to investigate and keep up with the times.
Arnaldo,
talking
have you
about
heard of Sweetest Sin by Jessica Simpson? It changed my life. Sweetest Sin.
That yes.
So Olivia Dean, The Art of Loving. How did you hear
Who is
about this
Olivia
artist,
Dean?
Jason?
She's a British, I would say, like pop artist. Sure.
Okay.
Oh, so she's British, so she's a real artist. Just
Right.
period.
Can play a bunch
Whoa.
of instruments, you know.
Did she also do a lot of CO2 emissions with her plane jet? Or is that
No.
Oh,
no.
No.
Take a hike, you
No, but she
hippie.
does own a lot of cows.
Wyoming Dave says Olivia Dean is real popular in the
Well-
UK. She had like 3 or 4 songs on the chart at the same.
I don't know if you know this. now,
This is
David,
the
but-
best pop record of 2025. This.
No, that's a bunch of bullshit.
See, that
That's
is
horrible.
a source of inspiration to listen to something through you guys.
Exactly.
So wait, Arnold,
like
if I say that the noise record that
Yeah,
I just
Terra
released
Firma,
is the
yeah.
best in the world, will you listen to it? Just
If
by
you-
merit itself?
If you sell it to me,
'Cause
in the sense
it's
that
not-
you got to make a case. I just disclosed that I like listening to pop records. Noise records, it depends. So I may not listen to it if you start to sell it to me as, oh, it's the best noise record. Okay, what exactly does that mean? So I may tread lightly.
On
So,
the
Jose,
subject
what
of
are you
that,
holding?
Jose,
Is that a takeout menu? What do you have here? What do you
Oh, is that your
That's-
Gopher record?
It's a seal.
Oh, it's a seal. Sorry.
Getting fired.
Oh, I thought it was a placemat at the local Chinese restaurant. I'm sorry.
It could be if you like that. if you
So
like.
is this somebody on your label? Is that safe to say?
Yes.
is that shipping now?
Let's plug it. What is the name of the artist? Come on, Bonger. I'm helping you out here.
No, I'm not. No, I'm. These are just jackets, but I'm getting the record from. It's the record that I put today. This is Merciful.
Yeah, show us the colorful record.
No, it's not here yet. This is just a jacket.
Oh, you just had the
What did you
photo.
show us? You showed us a prototype.
Paul, it is not a
it's
fat
they
Labubu. I know
pressed
this.
it. They pressed it today in the U.S. I just.
Oh, and they sent you the picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
You send us the link.
well, it's not even out yet. This is this is the fastest selling record from my label. It sold out in 1 day, so I'm happy about that.
Sold out. How many
Sold
did you
out.
press? That's great.
Well, okay.
I only
you gotta,
did.
you gotta hook up your
$100.
brothers. Though. You gotta hook up your
Wait a
brothers.
second. How do we not have a copies? How do we not
Exactly.
have?
I didn't send it to any stores. I am sending some to New York and yours favorite Ergot Records or not. Well, you can go get it
When is it coming out?
next week. Yeah,
Right.
no, next.
All right, Buddy, and I will go to Ergot and make the purchase there.
He will like it. He will love it.
If that's the only place we can get it, it's not like we know the guy who runs the label or anything. But I guess we could.
Well,
Imagine
Can
if
you
we
play
knew
the
the
sound
director of
effect again?
logistics.
Play the
We knew-
sound effect again, please.
well, I'm sorry to say, but there's this guy that doesn't not very keen about the land that I live in, and I can't ship anything right now to the U.S. So it's
Well.
halted. I can't even send a birthday card. So that's weird.
Well, listen, I'm counting on you because there's nothing I like more than paying more for a record when you know the head of the label.
By the way, I made the mistake the other day of buying something from Europe to my address in the U.S. and I had to pay tariffs on that. So
Okay,
that-
well, you should have told me because I will give
Thank you.
I'll give you the code that
Right.
they're supposed to mark
Yes.
any shipment for vinyl or any informational material like CDs, vinyl, books. There are specific codes.
Informational
items-
materials.
These items are exempt from tariff because
Yeah,
they are
Educational
more than that.
materials.
It's
informational.
Concert Buddy 20. Concert Buddy
So,
20. That's the,
Yeah,
that's the-
Go
I have-
Concert Buddy and your local.
BUDDIE 15% off unless you're on Surface Noise, and then you need to go to a store. I have to fly to New York to go buy Jose's record. I can't
You're
believe
the
it.
director of
You see,
logistics.
Concert
and you
Buddy
can't
gets
get a
I know. I'm
artist.
vice president of
I don't
logistics and customer
Hold on.
experience for
Vice
Aurora
president, I'm
Control
sorry.
Records.
Vice
If I've got to
president.
pay, holy smokes! Now, hang on. We have a special guest. We have a guest backstage, and guys, I don't know if we should. I don't know how to do this. We've found Thanks to the Groove Seeker. These are the two Italian
Whoa.
DJs.
Nice.
The guys.
Here they are, both of them. This is Chris. Is this Giorgio?
Giorgio
And-
Morale. That's Giorgio
I don't
Morale.
It's
know.
like
I
Napoleon
can't-
Dynamite.
Yeah,
What are
and
the
they're on
names?
tour. They're on tour in the U.S. I'm gonna buy a
Mind
tracksuit.
Enterprises, the only two DJs of Italian
Italy.
heritage.
That's.
I mean,
messed up.
is this a
what-
stereotype? They have the open
This what
track
sunk.
jackets.
This what sunk me in a rabbit hole. Is I saw these two guys drinking Campari, smoking cigarettes, mixing stuff, and I'm like, oh, there's a whole thing about this. And then I'm,
Are they the real deal?
Anyway.
Are they using records?
yeah, they're no, yeah, they're on tour in the U.S. and everything. They make records. They got a pretty strong.
I mean, look at this. Look at this chest sweater. I mean, sold. Look at the hairy chest.
This is no big deal. It's like walking around on Fordham Road in the Bronx. Like, we're good here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Majestic Stallions. All right, I'm sorry. Now back to our regular schedule.
No idea they had more than one DJ in Italy.
Not just one, two bonger, two.
I don't understand why I'm getting crushed here. I just saw these two guys, and I'm like, oh, there's a whole subgenre of this. And then I'm back in 1976 for 3 hours on YouTube. Like, holy shit.
That's what happens when you get informed.
That's right.
Breakfast King Loyola says, "Is that Concert Buddy and Arnaldo?" I don't have a majestic mane like either of those guys, but the chest sweater, I'm right there. Like I can appreciate a good chest sweater, but
You have a tracksuit. You have a tracksuit. Come on.
I probably have a jacket. I'm not like a track pants kind of guy. I need ventilation. I need ventilation for my stuff. So
I can
Yes,
vouch
I think
for
I'm-
that.
yeah. Bianco has seen it. Arnaldo has seen it. I've got the same pair of cargo camo shorts that I literally wear
Yeah.
holes in because I'm a creature of habit. What can I say? But
WFMU being a month away, I think we should all go in tracksuits for one day.
ooh, I don't know.
Maybe
I-
maybe you'll get recognized as one of those two.
Maybe. Maybe I get a record deal in Aurora.
Yeah,
Central.
Hang on. Those guys are on horses, though. Do we ride horses into WFMU? Can we rent a
We
horse?
could do that. I know a guy. You make a call.
I mean,
Is it JFK?
it's not just a
Jr.?
horse. It's a
Was he in The
stallion.
Godfather?
Is it JFK Jr.?
Oh no! Come on.
You know what?
He's dead.
In 1987, I had those Ray-Bans on the right.
Wow.
Vintage.
This is what with the wax thinks he looks like every morning.
No.
I didn't say which one of the two.
Touche.
I did not
Wow.
say it.
That's yeah. I don't know.
Hot take.
I don't know how to follow that one up because I mean
I wouldn't say that hot. It's pretty cold.
I'm just focused on the luscious chest hair. What can I say? I'm a
That's
sucker
why I
because
got confused. I thought I was watching the morning show. I was like,
No.
This is why I don't try to expand my horizons. I understand.
listen. I don't mean to beat you up on it. We need to promote Italian
Italian.
enterprises as much as possible. Oh, hang on. Russell S says that's Daft Punk. Is that
DJ Dark
Kevin
Pound.
Ness?
Pretty sure.
I'll go get something for you guys. Hold on.
Arnaldo. It's show and tell time. Yes, Arnaldo.
By the way, I don't know if I've never asked. Is there anybody here that watches Office Hours? No. Right?
Office Hours. I'm not familiar. What are you talking about?
Team Heidecker? No, nobody.
Is that a
watches
show?
it? Yes.
There's no time for TV. We have records to play, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, we've got to watch videos on YouTube. We have to watch live streams. I mean, how many hours are in a day?
The show is Surface Noise, not 4K HD. Come on, man.
Accurate representation.
By the way, I went to a friend's house the other day. He doesn't watch YouTube, which I thought was weird because you assume all people and every human being in the world that has accessibility to internet watches YouTube, but apparently some don't. And the other day I went to a friend's house, and his house, the whole algorithm is just videos for dogs, like squirrels and shit. And I thought that was
I mean, I don't know how to. I mean, that's pretty impressive. It's terrifying and impressive at the same time.
yeah, right. It was just like 24-hour streams. It was just a squirrel. I thought that was nice, to be honest.
I will say. So talking about these rabbit holes, we were just kind of. I know we got grossly off topic here, but I'm going to do this to make Chris not feel alone and being tore up on this. So I would say probably about a year ago. I don't even know how this happened. I really don't. I can't recall. It might have been I was listening to a station on Sirius or something. Do you guys know the artist Daybull? I may be mispronouncing it. He's a Parisian. He's a French DJ musician. Stunty, if you're here, you may break bread with this artist. Now I'm going to show this guy because this is, I mean, hold on to your butts. This may change your life. David, I know this may change your life. Hang on a second. I'm going to show you this.
Are you showing a picture of Stunty?
It's not. Well, you be the judge. It could be one and the same.
Is this a link to get
redoing?
Oh my
It is
God.
Stunty.
It is.
No, this is a legit musician. So I have this album. Let me switch views here. I have
Were
this
you on
album.
the record?
They look like Ryan Gosling on brown makeup.
No, hang on. I gotta find where's my. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Nope. Oh snap! Hang on. I thought
he was going to show Stunty like doing the Prince Love Sexy cover or something like that.
the whips the light. What's that shit called?
So hang on a second. I think I've talked about this album before on the stream. If I haven't, prepare to be your mind blown. So this is the album I got. It's called Analog Love. First of all, look at this cover. And Stunty, if this is you, I wish I would have known. I wouldn't have bought this album. But it's an album and an album and an album and another album. It's like a nesting. Like, this is amazing. And the music is fantastic. So
that's amazing.
Analog Love, stream it before you buy it. But this is exactly what we're talking about. Amazing stuff. I would have never found this. Again, I think it was through Sirius. I think I just caught a track and I'm like, loved it.
I just got crabs from looking at that cover.
And that's nothing to clap about.
I think that's in the Bandcamp. That's the extra package. You can get the digital, the vinyl, and the STD of your choice. So I think probably. I mean, look at this album. I mean, Stunty. Stunty, is this you? Unbelievable! Like this guy, sex appeal to make you squeal, and good music.
There's a 10-inch version of that. No, there is.
And I mean, I hate to say it, but what's under the towel? What's under the towel, guys? What is under the towel? It's funk. It's intimate funk. So
It's
anyway,
on
Chris,
Rocher Mystique. That's the label.
Listen, I'm not above whatever this is. The Italian stallion duos that I found. This guy talking about intimate funk.
Funk.
This is what happens.
Funk.
All right. So I
I
had a comment from Stunty, who's still around. Scroll up.
Hang on. I need to find a Stunty comment. He's been littering the chat.
Basically, he was disputing my customs.
Hang on. I think I know the comment. I think I saw it in passing. Hold on. Let's see, where is the comments? I wish I could find it because this is a terrible. He goes, so yeah, Stunty says, Arnaldo, do you really think that custom agents will abide with these codes if they don't want? I have data that they don't. All right.
I received 2 shipments.
Uh-oh, balloons. We've got balloons.
Outside. No, it's the Victory, right? The balloons are the Victory. 2 shipments outside of the U.S., one coming from Blood Records and one coming from... I forgot where the other one was coming. It may have been coming from Amazon France.
Some British guy you ripped off on eBay. We get it.
Oh no, another score. Unbelievable.
Both of them had the correct code, and I did not get charged for the tariffs. So yes, nice. As long as they're told what to do, they will abide by those codes.
That sounds kinky as fuck.
Now, hang on. Music in the House says, is this what we're getting down to? I had to tell the seller, if you use the harmonized system code identification as, quote, informational material for vinyl records, this should ensure it gets the correct exemption.
Yes. So
that's a lot of work to sell a record.
Groove Seeker, I have 2 Italian Italo Disco records for you to check out by the same band. Cool. One is called, well, they're both the same band. One is called Bar Mediterraneo, New Guinea, there called. And
why are you cursing at me?
And Nuova Napoli is the other one.
Okay. Can you send me those?
Yeah, they're both from the Naples area. They're really well done, really old school tip-on jackets, even though they just came out a few years ago.
Is this VCLT for Chris? Is that what I heard, Chris?
Again?
No, these are recommendations. These are recommendations.
Oh.
Well,
Take it easy.
they're not. It goes a little bit beyond disco. There's like funk, soul to it, so it's not cheesy.
Have you ever
High-end disco. It's
have you
really.
ever seen that?
Keep in mind, like you remember Change, that group Change,
Yeah.
the Glow of Love. Yeah, they were They had a little bit of funk in them.
Uh-oh.
They
We've
weren't-
got Arnaldo. We've got a rebuttal. He says, Stunty says, I wish you were right, Arnaldo. Just saying, I know labels from Europe who have done it
I
all
don't know
right,
what to
and
tell you.
customers got scammed by the customs anyway with all kinds of excuses and justifications.
Well, there are some countries in Europe, like here in Mexico, they are not shipping to the United States right now. So
I
that
know
could
what
be
to tell you.
something.
I had
and-
2 shipments coming, and they did it right, and I did not get charged. I do have a friend who had something incoming on August 29th, which was the day. Thank you. The day after the tariffs went into effect, and he got screwed because they really didn't know what was happening.
Hang on, is this what happened to your Smashing Pumpkins record? Did it accidentally leave the
That's a
States
whole
for a
other-
second?
No,
then
it's
now it
actually,
came
I don't
back?
know. We'll see. It's in limbo somewhere.
Oh, Henry S. says, I can't ship outside the U.S. anymore. My stuff got returned. Returned. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't know this. Luther Vandross was a member of Change.
Of
I don't-
course.
Yes.
He wasn't a member. He just sang on 3 songs on the album. On the debut album.
He was just friends, and he just got on the album. Okay.
He was in the only. I think he
Fat
was
Luther or Skinny
He was
Luther?
only on the first.
Oh, good question. Was it Fat Luther or Skinny
Luther.
Luther?
Skinny Luther. We're talking 1980.
Skinny Luther.
Mm.
Okay.
Either 79 or 1980.
Mm.
Well, you have to know that song. It's Mariah, your girlfriend, sampled it like I don't know how many times.
Maria.
Of course.
You know,
Of course.
for the longest time I used to call Mariah Carey Maria because that's her name, you know. But it's
No, sorry, it wasn't Mariah. It was actually Janet Jackson who sampled it.
Oh no! I'm
Janet.
sorry if anyone went and put that on their wish list.
Yes,
This
sorry.
guy's wish list. Sorry.
Mariah sampled "Genius of Love" twice.
Unbelievable. Arnaldo's giving bad information. See, this is what
wait,
happens.
I was gonna before I forget because I'm gonna forget.
I'm glad I got the correction in before Stunty called.
Thank
me.
you. Yeah, before Stunty called you out on it.
Arnaldo, have you ever seen that Italo Disco box set that they sell on Amazon? That it's a pizza box.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, I don't know if it's a good.
Crap.
It's probably shit, but I like the packaging.
Will that be available at Argyle Records in about 30
Ergot.
days?
Ergot.
Ergot, yes.
The
Ergot.
pepperoni's tough on the stylist, though.
Shout out to Ergot Records.
Sorry.
One of my
I
favorite.
better get the name right if I'm going to have to go there to get Jose's record.
What's the
You better
retail
get it right or
price?
we have to go to overpay
What's
for our
the
friend's
retail
record
price on
there.
this?
You know?
Make sure that Ergot doesn't mark it up.
No, I don't know. I sell wholesale, so he can charge whatever.
Well,
No.
no. Whatever wholesale. Oh, whoa! I work in the industry. Every wholesale has a suggested retail.
We call that MSRP here.
Oh, I
Thank
told
you.
you a 35. I don't know if he's gonna sell.
Oh
it.
my gosh, Arnaldo, that means it's a $49.99 record, and I don't know if
Yeah.
Yes,
Eight
no,
and a
yes.
half- 9% tax.
What's the wholesale on it, Jose? Can you disclose that?
I'm not gonna disclose that, but
What is it? Was it?
but it's suggested retail price is 35, maybe less. But
The wholesale's probably not for Friends 99. That's what I think the wholesale price
So
is.
the wholesale is probably
is there a
21
promo code? Is there a promo
Probably
code?
21 something.
well, the thing is that
It probably cost $7 to make it, so we just did the math.
no, I'm only making 300, so it's never $7.
Oh, okay.
What is something to say?
Only 300.
No, right now it's such a weird. I've heard from a lot of independent labels on Bandcamp. I would say, maybe I don't think this is out of subject, but if anybody here is buying outside Discogs or Bandcamp, ask first if the label is shipping to the United States, because at least for me, what I'm doing now is that either I'm going to have to go to the US and ship everything from within and buy some Cheetos and then come back, just do that, and some gluten-free Oreos, right? But and then leave, or I'm going to have to send it to a friend, or if a friend is going to the US, they're going to help me ship stuff out. And I have the advantage because I live, whatever, right? Like 5 hours away from the border, but still close enough that I could do it. Not every month, but But right now, if you're not getting stuff done, it's probably because of that.
So I just ordered something from Bandcamp from the UK label the other day. I should have checked with them before I placed the order that they're going to follow this protocol, or do you think that the Bandcamp distro is hip to what they have to do? Like,
well, I know.
I think the word's going around.
I know some labels. For example, I am still accepting orders from the US because, like, for example, you bought a record from me, Chris, and then a friend of mine is going to ship it from LA.
Oh,
well,
nice. Thank you.
I've seen this movie before.
I bought a record from him. There's not the one that
it
we
is
want.
not a mule. Chance, it's not a mule.
No, I listen. I took the records. I took a giant stack of records to the Austin.
Yeah, I know.
Took care of it. That's what we do.
Well,
you didn't get that copy.
Oh no, Stunty is coming lava hot. He says, "Chris, you are fucked with that Bandcamp purchase. You're ending up in El Salvador jail."
I'm looking for salvation. I'll be okay. I'll spend some time there.
Oh my gosh.
At least you're gonna get some good food, I guess.
Jose Paul McClellan wants to know what country you reside in. He just joined us last week, so he's new. So
this might be a shock, but I'm in Ireland.
Freedom forever.
No.
With Rosie O'Donnell.
There's just haggis just pouring down from my house.
Potatoes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Just haggis and Guinness beer.
Jose joins us from Monterrey, Mexico. But Paul, stick around because I'm sure at some point you'll hear about the infamous Tomato Lady. Although the Tomato Lady sounds like her prices have gone up more than $5 a record. Is that
again? Nobody remembers the fucking story because she was not from here. She lived in Tijuana. And she ripped me off. She didn't sell me like she just ripped me off. I didn't got what I wanted. But
I emailed the guy who runs the WFMU to try to find out about the early bird situation. He did confirm the Tomato Lady will have a table right next to the WFMU promo.
Thank God.
Right
it's finally time the Tomato Lady brings these records to New York. Thank you, Tomato Lady.
She'll be selling signed Taylor Swift CDs. So
that's where they went.
Don't ask from the whereabouts.
Shit. Found out.
She lived in Kentucky.
Hey, David, since you're here, I did want to touch on one thing.
Yeah.
Your friend, I'd like to say is my friend, Armando, not Arnaldo, Armando. Did I see that he got approved? He's now a Record Store Day store?
Yep, I'll be there on Friday to help him on that Friday.
Awesome. Oh, you're doing the free work again, David. We talked about this. You got to charge the going rate for this.
Hey, he delivered a couple records to my house from Waco, so personally hand delivered.
Waco, Texas. Famous for what's the girl from I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Jennifer Love Hewitt, J Love.
Yeah, she's from Waco, Texas.
That's why Waco's famous. That's why.
That's the only reason that town is famous.
Oh, and side note for all those assholes on the internet making fun of her for putting on some human weight, she's got a little bit more cake than she used to. Go to hell, J Love forever. Okay,
J Love,
right?
Yeah, Jennifer Love Hewitt. She even put out an album. You never got the album, Jose?
J Love, like the
she was on Jive Records when I worked at Jive.
Boom. How's that taste? How'd that taste? Told you.
You bought the Scarlett Johansson record, but not the Jennifer Love Hewitt. This is the problem.
I just make a joke, and it's not shaming. I watched the show that she's on. Was it 911? She's on
what were you getting an oil change at the automotive station, and that was on the TV? What was it?
I tune in every week once it'll start. Yeah.
Look at this.
There's some good actors on there.
But she's the 911 dispatcher, and her name on the show is Maddie, and me and Walter call her Fatty.
Oh God!
What the? This is
I can't believe this. This show has had everything. This is like a Scooby-Doo reveal episode. There's been so much.
We say it in an affectionate way. It's not to shame her.
Wow.
And actually, we thought
Yeah,
that she
there's
had
nothing that says
gained weight.
affection like calling somebody. a
No,
woman.
wait. She had a baby on the show. So we thought maybe they worked in her real pregnancy. I
pregnancy.
don't know what she does into the show, and maybe she still had some, leftover, pounds.
Love handles.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, what other live stream are you going to hear this? I mean, this literally, Westman doesn't talk about this stuff. Come on.
I can't. I don't know about you, Chance, but I can't wait to hear about some reel to reel on Saturday.
So hold on, Scott. I didn't get these clues. Okay. One was today, it'll disappear quickly.
Arnaldo, the clue is get a reel to reel machine.
No, I couldn't because the clip came up when I was about to take the train, and the noise prevented me from even understanding what this clip was. Can you guys please shed some light?
Sure. So it's a reel to reel playing on a tape machine.
But
Remember
what was the
those?
music that was playing?
Well, I had to find out. That's when in the group chat there was Groove Seeker typing yes and then no, and I'm like, no, I can't be.
Oh, it was yes.
It was yes, and then when I clicked it was yes.
Well, probably he got it through the Atlantic 75 deal, right?
Well, that's the thing. They've only reissued the Yes album 17 times in the past 2.5 years, so they just need one more box set to cap it off.
This is the definite one, maybe.
Here, for those who are like wondering what the hell we're talking about, I'm going to take you over to my Instagram. Don't get all clammed up, but I'm going to show you this footage that we're talking about.
I hope there's
Get
no
your
pictures
diapers.
of Jennifer Love Hewitt. on this.
No, that's on my other the Instagram. That's the one the hot and sweaty. You know, there are some influencers who used to have nothing but hot babes on their Instagram.
Oh, that's it.
Yours is no disgrace is the song. Yours is no disgrace.
Which album is that?
If you play it backwards, it says time to take a nap.
What? Wrong.
And then there's other promotional stuff which I won't do. But here we are.
That's the Yes album.
Do you think it's the Yes album? Well, I mean,
That's the first track on the Yes album. Yes.
Okay, well,
But
maybe
they
this is
did
going to
mark-
be a mashup like we're
What
talking
they-
about. T-Rex and Yes finally getting mashed up.
That's what I don't understand, because they did a T-Rex song, the first one. Then the second one was silent, and then this one.
Maybe they're
Right.
doing both.
Yeah, it's the clue. Like 2 classic rock titles, T-Rex.
So where does
Yes.
the Coltrane get thrown into this? Because
What?
that was some of the maybe this is a Coltrane box set. Wasn't that in the mix at some point this week, or did I jump in? Because sometimes I jump into the group chat hours after the topic has moved on. So maybe that's a user error. But was Coltrane ever in the mix at the secret release or no?
No.
Okay, well, shows what I
Wrong
know.
label. Wrong label.
Shows what I know.
I think that for what my money's worth, I can't wait to get my hands on that reel to reel.
Yeah.
You know,
There
I
it is.
I'm gonna sell some records just to buy that reel to reel. You know.
Kendall, this may be the joke of the night. He says if you play it backwards, it says "Buy Kind of Blue." Okay, that's
Right. Buy kind of blue again.
again. Yes.
Well, Jason, have you ever had the opportunity to buy the corrected speed on blue vinyl? And wait.
Wait, are you ready?
There's only are you ready? There's only 1,000 of those made.
Hold up.
1,500, math man. Come on, 1,500.
Oh, 1,500. Damn.
You must have miscalculated when you sent all the records out to everywhere but your friends as well. That's
Phil,
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is what I'm worried about. Is
wrong.
Pernod going to get the records or what? Pargot or whatever the hell they're called? Because if Arnaldo and I show up and it's already sold out, who's going to answer that? Who's going to answer our questions?
I can't believe it, but I've been listening to Kind of Blue the wrong speed all my life, you know. So
Are you ready? Are you ready, Jose? Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
I'm on ozempic.
Released in 2008, I think, right?
Wow.
Are you ready? Oh no!
Oh, it's blue
no!
also. Oh,
Jason, why are you faking? Did you spray painted that record in the morning? Did you spray
Breaking
painted it?
news. Breaking news for the jazz lovers.
But is
I-
that
I
corrected speed?
2008, man.
I don't know.
I'm holding it like Tron would.
For me, that could be snake oil. I don't know. You're telling me it's
That looks like the
2008.
Lion King. I think you're holding Simba right now. Is that what's happening?
6 eyebrows.
Oh,
6i. Wait, are you holding a corrected speed blue variant of a corrected speed of a blue variant?
What? It's been done before? No way.
I don't believe this shit.
Man.
Vinyl Latte Louis says wrong speed.
The wrong kid died, huh? Hey, by the way, you saw that the Dewey Cox is touring again?
Oh yes, I'm so
But who was
excited.
that
Paul says
mastered by,
splatter
Jason?
vinyl next year on Kind of Blue, but
Who was
You-
that mastered by?
That was
it
direct
direct?
to Walmart.
Was it from a transfer that was speed corrected? Was it from the CD?
Does it matter? Does it matter at this point?
I don't know. I can fix the speed, bros. Let me do it for you.
oh, there it is. That
Oh
that'll fix
man.
it all. Thank you, Jason. Thank you,
Yeah.
saving the day yet again.
Well, that's how I feel when I EQ my records.
Hang on, we got a good question. Michael Tedder's taking this seriously. Good to see you, Michael. But why is side 4 45 RPM? This is true. Does
Well,
anyone
I'll
know?
I think
Why?
it's like a bonus of
Sketches.
flamenco
Yeah,
flamenco
the
sketches,
flamenco,
right?
Yeah, the flamenco
Sketches.
sketches. Yeah.
So on side 3, it's 33, and then you flip it over and it's 45. Am I picking up what they're putting down?
Yes.
That's a lot of work, isn't it?
Well, Chance, this is the first 3345 corrected speed blue variant version.
I knew it.
Blue.
I knew it. We're making history.
They, s-
That's
they
right,
said it
Ron
was never
Burgundy, it's
released
science.
before, but oh my god, oh no.
Oh gosh.
Wait, is
CDs
that a
are
6i
back.
CD?
But the flamenco sketches is also a bonus track on the 2001 CD they reissued when they did the whole Miles on Columbia campaign.
Wait, so you're saying they're copying their homework off of a CD box set from like 2006? No, I don't believe that.
I'm both mortified and impressed that Jason has all these Miles Davis kind of blues at the
I'm
ready.
scared. I'm scared.
This is the wrong kind of whack-a-mole. I just got to be honest. This is bad whack-a-mole.
You know what he thinks of that? He says, "So what?" That's what he. That's what he. Says.
Read them and weep. Read them and weep.
So what? That's what he said.
Oh, the mutiny has started. BK says give Jason the boot. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. It's questionable. Now, hang on. We got Vinyl Latte back. Direct quote time. The motor on the studio's 3-track master recorder was running slowly the day of the album's first session. This speed issue affected the album's first 3 tracks. So what? Freddie Freeloader, etc.
So he didn't
The
even
2000
mention the third one. What is this shit? That's
Oh, Louis. Let's see. Look, Louis did good, but now Jose is calling you out on this. That's unbelievable.
I need more information. What is this?
He's on the edge of his seat.
2 out of 3 information?
I think Henry S. speaks for the masses when he says so many records, so little funds. That's just true.
Look,
Like,
Henry, I don't know if you have kids, but fuck them. You need more kind of blue. You just tell them to eat shit for a week and give them kind of blue. What is this shit?
priorities.
The 2008 box. The 2008 box is credit
embarrassed.
Sterling by Greg Calibri. I don't know who that is.
I would feel embarrassed if somebody came in my record bin and they
hypnotizing.
and they didn't see a kind of blue corrected speed blue variant. I would be like depressed as all fuck.
Jose, Louis says, and blue and green, making them a barely. There was only so many characters. Cut Louis some slack. Come on.
Louis, sorry, it was Chance's fault. I'm sorry.
Whoa, no, this is a
Well,
StreamYard restriction. You have to understand, you have to pay for the super duper package to allow more than 140 characters. And I'm sorry, after Arnaldo's negotiations, we're kind of stuck at this price point. I got to be honest. Sorry, boys. This is
I can't believe it. I'm finally gonna have the 3345 blue variant edition of Kind of Blue, all analog.
Well, guys, here's the good news. And I wanted to use this last week, but I'm going to use it this week. It's very appropriate. When I heard about Kind of Blue, I had to get my patented stool softener and get it out because I could not control my insides. I could not control my insides. Come on, guys.
TMI, TMI.
Hold up here. Best-selling jazz album of all time. A cornerstone of recorded music at the incorrect speed. Thanks to the Wolfman for the joke. Shout out to Nate Mars.
I'm just so happy. I thought I was never gonna own the corrected speed version.
I mean, Jose, is this the end of your record collecting now that they've done this? Are you? That's it. Check, please.
I'm never gonna buy anything else. Once it arrives.
This is very true. It's the best selling because it's the most reissued. Louis, I like it. Louis coming correct. Next time David goes out of town, Louis, we're getting you on. You are our kind of guy.
I like that in some parts of Kansas, you open a book of music and it's just like reggae and there's only Bob Marley section, and then like jazz and there's only Kind of Blue.
Please don't bring up the Bob Marley. Arnaldo is easily triggered because he's late.
Arnaldo, I just want to let you know that they have all these records on Walmart right now.
Oh,
but if you wait long enough, maybe in these 1999 websites that you kindly listed, they might update that shit one day, you know. So maybe you'll get them next week after they announce.
Oh no, Novice Nick is here. Nick, is this true? He said he got his Bob Marley. Oh
well, no, he got the other ones the first two that were
okay. All right, I just want to make sure we're not.
You got the ones that we all already had that we
had from 3 years ago
at the corrected speed.
I see what you did there, Nick. You teased us. You teased us. Wow. This is a fair question. Louis is on fire today, so I'm gonna give this one to him. What's more upsetting, the Bob Marley delay or that they use the clamshell box instead of the wooden dowel?
Well, I think you should answer, Chance, right? Don't you have a mismatched set?
Yeah, and frankly, and I know I'm going to get a lot of shade for this. It's one of the reasons I stopped collecting UHQRs because. But
did they finish the Steely Dans in?
Yes,
yes, they did.
All the Steely
okay,
Dans
at least they did that right.
I think they probably had those on purchase order and probably couldn't get out of it because the Doors was, I think, the first one that came in the new box.
That's the only one I've purchased since the new box is the Doors one.
Yeah. So
well, you've purchased others, you just haven't received them yet.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm seeing
they're
here.
going to go so well with the other two from 2 years ago in the wooden dowel box, right?
tough.
Yeah, but
crowd.
the new box is a 1/4 inch taller, and there are shelves it doesn't fit in.
Are you for real?
I'm for real.
It doesn't fit in your shelves? Oh no!
I have a shelf that it does not fit in.
Like I said, I only have the Doors one, and fortunately for me, that went in. I don't know if they're cutting them.
No,
different,
the Doors fits because I don't have them in the regular IKEA ones. I have a slightly taller one.
Yeah,
I mean, I have the Calyx. I mean, that's what all my stuff's in. But
Oh, I was going to say I hope they fit in the Calyx.
they go in the Calyx. I think one of my shelves is in a Calyx.
I see. Okay.
So I to challenge the Marley thing, I just bought an SACD player this morning, so I can at least buy them on SACD.
Congratulations, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey,
I hope it was an Oppo.
Chris is moving away. He's got the CD.
CDs are back, and he's going audiophile
he's
CD.
He's got the DAC. Now he went to get a
SACD. I wish I had an SAC player. I don't, but it just strikes me as odd that those are out first. That's never happened. Usually they're like, oh, we have a delay with our SACDs from the A75 series.
Right. Yep.
Like, what's the deal?
All that tells you is how long ago they ordered them.
That's true.
That's all it tells you.
Chance, normally you have a section of what we bought lately, but since we all bought the corrected speed Kind of Blue, we don't have a lot of.
It's obvious, right? Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna waste our viewers and listeners' time stating the obvious.
Stunty has inside information because he knows people that he knows. So now that they've cut them at Abbey Road, when are these Marleys going into production, Stunty? Please answer. You have all the inside information.
Ronaldo was such a Bob Marley
All the
fan.
beans.
What they're going to do is they're going to reissue another 2 Bill Evans UHQRs, and then
Don't say
that's how you know that
See,
that our Marleys will come.
it's not half speed. It's 0.4988888888. So
it's quarter speed. We're trying a new thing here. It's
I will say.
So from a production, 1 second, Jose. Probably you can answer too. From a production point of view, right? David and Jose, maybe Jason knows this too. They cut them at Abbey Road. Don't they have to have them plated also very soon from the cutting? Correct.
yes.
Don't they have
That's
plating?
this whole
at Abbey
thing.
Road?
So
Yeah,
what? So they're flying back with the plates. No. Yes.
That could be going to Optimal. There's other places in Europe
Well,
that
No, I
plate.
thought that's why they were in Europe, because they were going to press them in Europe.
Yeah, I bet they're going to Optimal to plate and press.
I thought that was the whole thing. Well, I thought my understanding was that
that's
they were
going to
going
be
to
a problem
open.
because lately I don't trust Optimal.
Yeah, Optimal sucks.
Lately, I don't trust Abbey
we're
Road.
gonna have a full hour. Actually, the full 2 hours of Arnaldo. Once these things land, of Arnaldo just unleashing.
But I will say,
and throw RTI in my shit list too.
No, but I will say one thing.
as well.
Optimal did a stellar job with the Bowie box set in terms of pressings. I think there's 16 records in there. I've gone through at least 14 of them, and I am super impressed.
Beetle Mono 2.0 also was very good.
Which one?
Beatles Mono 2.0.
Yes.
that-
The
The one they released in May.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get that. I had the
You
original.
reissued that?
No, the
No.
That's funny.
Chris, have you heard the good news that kind of blew?
The Chad is backstage right now. Chad's
Wait,
backstage
please.
ready to come on the
Can we
panel.
put
Come on up.
Stunty's answer.
Oh, hold on. This is the answer. Since Chad stayed in Europe for a week after that, I don't know.
That's some business.
My question was, they would have shipped them to the U.S. Thank you.
Oh, they would have shipped them to the U.S. That's what he says. Got it.
So when are they going into
Get
production?
those-
Stunty? That's
you
when
gotta
am I
get those
getting the
tapes.
fucking Marleys that I bought 9
He
months ago?
wants the fucking schedule, Stunty. He wants it.
Where's the production
You
schedule?
bought them from Abbey Road?
No,
By
I
the
bought
way-
them from the 1996 website.
Well, why would they do it at Abbey Road if that was island? Those
Because
are island.
They probably
recordings.
won't let the tapes out of the
Yeah, but he didn't record those at Abbey Road. He recorded those
maybe
at the
that's where
island.
they are. I don't
Hey,
know.
can I ask a
maybe.
serious question?
Right.
We've got a serious question. I know we've gotten off a tangent multiple. Vinyl and Kicks wants to know: is the corrected speed actually noticeable?
Well, it's
Actually
going to
noticeable.
be a different pitch.
Musicians will notice it. True
Well,
musicians like John Baptiste will notice
Pitches.
the pitch.
Well, the pitch is going to be different. So if you're saying, it's going to be different now. You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
hang
but
on.
look
Kim
at
has
it
got inside
green.
information, Arnaldo. He said those Marleys have to be redone in the corrected speed.
Well, what everyone here
man.
doesn't know is that
Chris.
besides being all analog, now the stickers will say corrected speed, just for an add-on. I hope we get a corrected speed certificate of authenticity to go along with the UHQR authenticity thing that they did. You know, I hope so.
I want a calibration sticker from the actual cutter head.
That might be easier to get than in-group.
Just
It's like Holiday Inn. The
just
extras
buy
aren't
this,
extra.
buy this, put this on the record, just
Oh, a
Let's
speed
spin it.
gun. Oh, a speed gun. Yeah, that'll
right.
probably work.
Just
Yeah.
make sure, make sure it's half speed.
You can practice your curveball, and then you can
Yeah.
measure all of your speed tracking on these.
That's 0.498888 to you, Jason.
Hey, I got one more before we sign off. We're running up on time, but this one's for Groove Seeker. I didn't ask you this in the group chat. I just thought of this. A lot of noise out there. Vinyl Me Please has resurfaced like a battleship or a submarine, kind
Or
of.
Titanic.
I don't want to get into too much of that. I did reach out to them again to have them on to talk about this, and you're going to find this hard to believe. I got ghosted again. So
No.
So, but no, Chris, serious question. Since didn't you have a lot of outstanding pre-orders still on the books with them?
Oh my God.
When you're seeing all this press or the social media stuff that they're just mailing out records to people who weren't expecting them, have you gotten any of this? And two, does it just agitate you more knowing like your fella box isn't probably coming and that sort of thing?
Well, okay, so I had a bunch of box sets pre-order. I had the Coltrane Deluxe box set pre-order. I had the Fela box, and I had months remaining on my annual membership. Maybe a couple other random things that I'd swapped out for credit. I'm noticing, I know people are receiving new records, but I'm noticing that they're going to old posts that people have made that they've been tagged in and reposting those. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that.
Mm-hmm.
So like I saw somebody post like the guy who produced Miles, Mascio, they did one of his records, and then I look at the person's post and it's from like years ago. I'm like, why are they doing this? So I also think because I actually filed a claim as a creditor because I had so much outstanding that maybe I'm not going to get anything, which is fine if I get some kind of
resolution.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to get. But there's no communication. It's like maybe this will show up.
Oh shit! Hang on. Louis says he had over 1,500 sitting with them on pre-orders. Wow,
that's more than me. So Louis, what did you do? Type in the chat if you can. I mean, I filed a claim because I'm obviously never going to see this stuff, and quite frankly, I really don't want it now. I'm sure somebody will do the Fela box eventually, and I don't really need another Love Supreme.
Well, what I find interesting is we've talked about this briefly is that I guess they moved all the product to my neck of the woods, St. Louis, and somebody in one of these groups I'm in posted they got the unexpected shipment and they showed the label. They kind of doxed themselves, so I'm not going to show this here, but the return address had me interested because I thought there's a couple areas that are kind of industrial that I was like, I wonder where they're shipping out of. Because, we actually showed that on the show. They had that video of them with a pallet jack, putting somebody and all this. And so I was like, okay, it's probably A, B, or C. The return address is a UPS store in the central West End, which is kind of like a more affluent neighborhood. So I'm weird. It was a very interesting return address. I mean, if you shipped them out of there, I guess. But if you have warehouse space, like, wouldn't you have like, what if the mail needs to be returned? They're just going to get a bunch of UPS returns? Like, strange.
Well, let's play detective though. In that, when they hired Billy Corgan's PR firm to do that article in Vanity Fair, right? Didn't they do their shoot at a local record store to you?
They did. Jason has been there. That's the Record Exchange. Shout out to Jenna and Gene. So yes, that's what clued me off because I'm like, I know that store. And that was my intro when I emailed Emily was, hey, are you guys in St. Louis? I saw your variety. I saw, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. So that was when they were returning my emails. But so it's a little, everything about it's perplexing. The fact that the website is not functional, the fact that there's that hotline that you call and you text fuck off if you don't want to. The fact that they auto build people on October 1st, like it is, we could really do another show. I know some people really love it when we deep dive Vinyl Me Please. They get a what we call, hang on, I've got a video for this. We call it the Vinyl Boner. So we're not going to do that.
We call
is the Discord alive? I haven't even checked the Discord.
No, it's out there, but I don't think it's updatable. I don't know a lot about Discords, but
I would think, and I'm not a bankruptcy attorney. Say it again.
Where's Storff?
How dare you? Come on.
I'm not a bankruptcy attorney, but I would think that those records that they're shipping out were just frozen physical assets that they now could release. Like they probably had to get that inventory cleared, whatever happened when they bought them out. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up, man.
Oh, they went to Wax Supreme. This is Louis. I'm not familiar. What is Wax Supreme? Educate us. I'm not familiar with that.
Is it like a burrito supreme?
My favorite kind. Well,
it's like all the MoFis going to Music Direct, right? Same thing.
And then showing up in the vault.
Oh no!
Wait! You're talking about the vinyl vault?
Or
The
no,
vinyl
no.
roll?
I did see. Do you guys subscribe to, or have you ever gotten anything from Experience Vinyl? It's like a website.
Yes.
Like
Experience
so
Vinyl Co. Yeah.
they did. I think there was an email today that went out. There was a sound. Oh, it's the Better Call Saul 10-year anniversary. $50. First of all, I love the show. I think the music's fun, but I didn't know that they needed to press a 10-year anniversary of the score. I'm assuming it's the score. So,
Did you
here we
see
go.
the Breakfast Club soundtrack has an anniversary edition that just got announced, and you get a bonus 7-inch of what's the big hit?
Don't you forget about
Don't
me.
You Forget About Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Interesting.
just got
I
popped.
would kill myself if somebody was.
So Louis, if you're scoring at home, Louis, thanks. Come and correct, my friend. Says that Wax Supreme is a Discord community that was spun up from the ex Vinyl Me Pleasers and Frustrated community. Oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing after I edit the podcast tonight. This sounds like popcorn viewing. Anyway, well, guys, I think we've had I would say a medium to medium well showing. I think we hit a little turbulence, but like anything else, we landed the plane gently. I want to thank everybody.
What the subjects were.
Well, listen, Bonger, you did well. We didn't even play your intro music, but you did well for just coming. Because again, John Bong was going to have a performance tonight. It got rained out, and you know what the first thing he said was? Fuck. The second thing he said was go into Surface Noise.
I don't even think I said that word the whole show. Did I?
Yeah, what's the count? Hang on, Chris. What is the count?
Did he win or did
Whoa, 4? Or is that
so
each line means 10?
I have the judges in my right earpiece here, and I just want to make a comment. Bong dropped 4, but Arnaldo's was so emphatic the judges gave him a 6 count on it. So,
6 piece.
Even though it said 2, mine were so.
Yeah, they
so
were
good.
insane.
It's a TKO, technical knockout of Jose for the week.
Throw in the towel. Throw the damn towel. Throw in the towel. If you know the rest of it.
If we don't bring up the Marleys in future UHQR or acoustic sounds pressings, I promise it will not repeat itself again. That showing, that display.
Fair enough.
I want to thank Walmart for sponsoring this episode. By the way, I thank you, Walmart.
Thank you. Back in blue.
You go when you check out on Walmart. Bong
It's
20.
not Walmart, it's Target.
Or Target. Thank you, Big Box.
I typically don't shop at Walmart because they're
banned. I will say that
banned from New York City because they're a bad employer.
I want to say that I've been to Target in New York City, and it feels it feels like it shouldn't exist. It's like gas stations in New York City; they shouldn't exist. It's just weird seeing one. But and also just for
the cabbies don't like them.
Yes, I want to say that if anybody is interested, they should look out when they open the first Target in New York City. There's some horrible photos of celebrities.
Oh no! We can't
I thought you were going to say if anybody's interested. Sorry,
If,
Chance. I thought you were going to say if anybody's interested, we can pre-order your new record coming out, but they're already sold out.
No way. Pay to play. It's
you can't because it's not on Walmart, unfortunately.
Not a Walmart exclusive. You heard it here, folks.
No.
Anyway, appreciate the time. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Thank you. You make our show better. Hit that like button if you're still here. It does help the algorithm. We want more people to join us. This is an inclusive environment, even though we have the hottest of takes that sometimes require the oven mitt. We didn't have to pull it out yet. Maybe next week. We'll see.
More corrected speed records for everyone.
Coming at you. Corrected speed. The speed gun is on order. I already went and ordered
Jason,
it.
stop that. That's a fake record. You and I know that's like paper glued or some shit.
I could tell it's slow from here.
Oh my gosh. David's eyes don't lie. All right.
It looks slow as fuck, that record.
See you next week, everybody. Have a good weekend. Take care.